Ciao ragazzi, I'm Danilo and welcome back to another video. This is a video I honestly wanted to make for a long time, because today we're talking about one of my favorite guitar players ever, John Mayer. So why haven't I made this video before? Simple, because playing John Mayer's songs, well, is anything but simple. Actually, some songs, especially on acoustic, are really tough. And I never had the talent or even the motivation to really learn these songs properly. This is until the amazing folks at Sweetwater asked me if I wanted to try out the Martin Dreadnought Jr. More specifically, this exact one. A couple of years ago, I had the chance to play John Mayer's actual Martin guitar, one of the guitars he used on tour, or at least that's what I've been told, and I always thought Martin makes incredible acoustic guitars, but I never had the chance to have one here on the channel, so I did the math and boom, here we are. This is the Martin Dreadnought Jr. E Street Legend, basically a smaller body version of a regular Dreadnought. This one also has these soundbars with a relic finish that gives it a lot of character. It's not a super expensive Martin guitar, you can find it on Sweetwater for $899, but it's one of those guitars that really made me want to sit down on the couch at night, study and practice so I could make this video. That almost never happens to me with acoustic guitars. Alright, now that I've prepared the ground by admitting that some of the riffs you're going to hear will be played in a pretty meh way, we can jump straight into riff number 10, which is actually played on electric guitar, but don't worry, we'll get to the acoustic stuff. At number 10 we have Helpless. This is a pretty simple riff, probably the simplest one in today's list, but it definitely hits hard and has a ton of groove, which is basically the main trait all John Mayer riffs have in common. At number 9 we have Queen of California. Here we need our acoustic and also a capo on the 4th fret. This riff is almost country or folk sounding and it's super catchy. The only thing is, I will never understand how he managed to sing and play this stuff at the same time. Especially some of the ones we'll see in a moment. For number 8, we move on to The Heart of Life. This one blends electric and acoustic and introduces us to an acoustic rhythm pattern that John uses all the time. And if you're not used to playing it, like me, it can give you a bit of a headache at first. At number 7 we have Why Georgia. There's not much to say about this one, except for the fact that with only 2 chords, John manages to create some really interesting and fun rhythmic patterns. Okay, now for number 6, we go back to electric guitar with a really cool riff. Super bluesy, tons of groove, and I don't understand why, but this song has never been released as a studio track on an album. It's only included in the John Mayer Trio live album, Try, so it's taken from a live performance. And that's it. That's a curious choice. In the middle of the ranking, we have Belief. This one is played on electric too, and what can I say? Simple, surprisingly, but really effective. One of my favorites in general as a song. Okay, from here things get serious. At number 4 we have Gravity. We could spend all day debating whether this is technically a riff or more of a theme or a solo. Sure, we could. But we could also just listen to it and playing it because it's one of John Mayer's most beautiful songs, and it would be a crime not to include it in today's list. On the lowest step of the podium we have Stop This Train. Okay, now this is where things get messy. This acoustic riff is very difficult. Partly because of the rhythmic pattern I mentioned earlier, the same type he uses in Heart of Life, Who Says, and so on. Basically, you gotta keep the groove on the second and fourth beats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. But while you're doing this strum, you're actually playing also a note. So it's like this. Basically, you're doing something like this movement. So it's like... Yeah, that took me a while to get it. But that's not all. If that wasn't complicated enough, yes, there's also this chord. I know. And it's not me just playing it wrong, it's the way John actually plays it. And I don't think that's doable for a lot of time. So give it a try if you're brave. That hurts. Oh, sorry. Okay. At number 2, we have Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. One of John Mayer's most famous songs ever. I know. And a really beautiful riff. Also, it's way easier to play and without the need to destroy your hand. So let's take a second to breathe before we move into number 1. Okay, now what can I say? I know it, you know it, we all know what riff is coming. The one that made me postpone this video for ever and ever. Maybe if you're an acoustic focused guitarist, this one feels a bit more natural, but for me, after 20 years of playing the acoustic guitar just like this one was a real challenge. I'm only playing it because, well, we're here now, we gotta do it. Otherwise, I'd need another 5 years or so to learn it exactly the way John plays it. And just in case it wasn't obvious, at number 1 we have Neon. And that's it. These were the top 10 ways to destroy your thumb. The top 10 best John Mayer riffs. Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, a massive thanks to the amazing guys at Sweetwater for sending me this Martin Redknapp tuner that I used to record this video. You'll find a link down below if you want to check it out for yourself. And I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!